Yep. Hello.
What's happening, everyone? Welcome in. Man, we are just rushing around. Didn't catch any of Robbie's live, and I hate that.
We had to do a visit to the parents.
Yeah, we had to run into town.
We didn't have to.
We get it too. Yeah, we get it too.
We were blessed to see it.
So, anyway, it is a beautiful Sunday. We took our Sabbath, and really, you got chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Hippie Callier's in here. Welcome in. Rebecca, Touched by Yarn.
And Scotty, hello.
Welcome in. Rebecca shared your channel out to my cousin yesterday. She is a yarn fanatic herself.
Yeah.
She had crocheted a
candy corn.
It was pretty cute.
It
Hey,
was
Waters
cute.
Family Homestead. Michael, welcome in. Glad you're in here. Scotty, get to see you again, my friend. Where am I? You are right there, Scotty, wherever you are. Sorry, I just had a piece of sausage and it was hanging up in my teeth. I've got some hot tea here that we got from Dwayne Hall.
Man, it's good.
Some of y'all know Dwayne pretty well. This is a peach ginger tea. I'm looking forward to it. I hadn't tried it yet.
And I have the sleepy time. Was it called sleepy time or sleep something or another? It's great.
That's a little more detailed than I know how to do.
On her candy corn, it was cute.
Yeah, she's excited though. I sent her your link and another friend of mine's link that's a crocheter. And I told her about my 50-year-old jackrabbit.
Y'all have seen him before?
And yeah, I've showed them on here before. It's been a little while. Dina and Jack, we got the apart. Awesome, Scotty. That is fantastic. Just wanting to see when we can move in. Waiting to see when you can move in. Yeah, that Scotty, I'm so happy for you.
Hello, Joy.
I don't know how good my spotlight is on the. It looks good in person, but on the what I can see in camera, the picture back there, I put a spotlight on it. Doesn't look all that good. Y'all let me know.
We'll let it go tonight.
Hi, Joy. Welcome in. We got a bit of a dark living room.
It is dark. Whenever we redo it, you'll have to put me some can lights in.
Yes, we can. But yeah, this has been a good week. Robbie, welcome in. Glad to see you in here.
Tell Sonia hello too.
Totally missed your live, Robbie, and sorry about that. We had to run into town and see Dina's parents and just slipped back in here. Hey Shane, welcome in. Farm All and Forwards. We just slipped back in enough to grab a quick bite. Like literally had 7 minutes when we walked in, and Dina's still eating.
I hadn't finished, so it's gonna have to wait till we're done.
This is a open mic. If anybody wants to join us, if not, Dina and I can fill the time, and we will. We had a pretty good week. It's been a short week. Dina went to a school, and
next week's even shorter because we get a holiday off on Monday, so that'll be nice.
So pretty cool. I think I need to let that tea steep a little more and get more grounds.
Get some new tires on my car.
Yeah, Dina's getting new tires. We settled half of our pickup accident this week. Finally, 28 months after the day, and we're still working on settling Dina's half. So y'all keep us in prayer about that. That's quite a big deal. And if you, I don't know how to say this, if you have an accident,
I wouldn't say it.
Don't rely totally on a lawyer's advice. Find somebody you know and trust that has experience And feel free to call me if you have my number and somebody. I mean, I can tell you a few things that we absolutely should have done different.
He's been beekeeping this weekend. That sounds like fun.
That is fun.
We need to do that.
We need to open our bees up. We hadn't been in them.
There's a lot we need to do
We
tomorrow.
do still have bees. There's a lot that I've got to do tomorrow.
We got to finish our door to our shed.
I signed a contract this week for a new deal with, it's my first official contracted YouTube deal. So let's see how that goes. Hey, Farm to Table. Farm to Table still going, that's Ryan, still going live tonight. After we finish up for the Homestead Sunday, they're taking the place of Red Dirt Rooster Road. I'm trying to get my tea going. Plenty of steeping over here, y'all. But
well, trust me, it's hot enough. It should steep.
It is pretty warm.
We go up to 188.
Keith, how are you? Welcome in.
Hi there, Keith and Ryan.
And Ryan, got both of the brothers in there. Two of the brothers. No Mr. P, no Scotty, or no Scott, or no Squatch, whatever that was. So anyway, yeah, it's been a good week. I was glad to get that closed. We're looking forward to getting Deanna's closed too, and just being done with that. That is a chapter in our lives that we're looking forward to be past. Dean, we got a gnat.
Dang gnats from McAllister followed me home.
Followed us home. Robbie, I have not tried them yet.
What?
But I sent Robbie a picture to show him. We got some new tools. We've had some microphones in the past, but I will definitely be trying them tomorrow. Feel them.
Oh, they're heavy.
It's so much more substantial and better built than the ones I've had.
Mr. P is in recovery from the OU tragedy. What?
That was an OU tragedy.
Oh, football game.
I seen a pickup this morning on the way to church. It said OPU
on the tag number.
And I was totally blown away when it didn't say 623. But OU, OPU, that was terrible.
What's 623?
That was the score. OU 6, Texas 23. Unless you're a Texas fan. But
you can tell I'm a football fan.
I'm not a diehard OU fan, but that was terrible. Arkansas put up a pretty good fight this weekend. Still wound up on the wrong side of it, but very close. A lot closer than was expected, I think.
Elder Squatch is what he called.
Elder Squatch, yeah.
That's funny.
So Robbie, I was pulling for him, man. I was pig sueying and which I wouldn't do normally, but we don't have a football team. The one I like to cheer for would struggle this year to beat a high school team.
I tell you though, I have, and Jack don't know this, I don't think. I've mentioned it to
Let's
you.
not talk about it then.
Okay.
No, go ahead. I'm okay with it. I know you're not going to drop no bombs.
I have thought about going to the local high school football games.
Oh, I would love to.
Just because we haven't since our kids were in school.
I love high school football.
Since now I've moved back to my hometown that I grew up in.
Yeah, we live where she grew up.
I'm back in Outlaw now, not an Indian.
Thank you, Jerry, again this week. Yeah, that would be fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying the DJI mics. They're far superior by all accounts than the Temu microphones I had. And the Temu microphones worked okay. You just couldn't get very far from your camera. They're supposed to work with my gimbal. I watched a few videos this morning on it. I'm going to set it up the way I think I've learned. You can Bluetooth. These will Bluetooth to your phone.
That's pretty cool.
But the problem with a gimbal, if you've never messed with a gimbal, is when you have to put a receiver. They did get close than I expected. The defense played better than they have been. That's good. That's improvement. But anyway, with a set of microphones, you need to put a receiver on your phone. Well, that throws the balance of the phone off.
Oh, on your gimbal.
And it sticks out so that there's not enough clearance in some parts for it to work. Keeps hitting one of the pivot arms of the gimbal itself.
Could you counterbalance it some way?
I could, but I watched a video this morning that says they even sell the gimbal I have and the microphones that I bought. They're both DJI in a package to work together. So either Bluetooth or set it up the way that I learned. And it's playing with balance, how it works. It was good to see them play competitively. Yes, I agree. I didn't watch any football, y'all. I just kept up with the scores. We don't have anything coming in here that would have football on it. So we don't get any football. She won that down. Dana won, that's 0.
Got him.
So anyway, I'm excited about that because the clarity is incredible when you compare the two. And we've always struggled with wind and noise on our hill. We get a ton of it, ton of it, like a ton of it.
I was just thinking today, maybe it was yesterday, about putting the top back on the.
I got a quote this week finally from the woven plastic guy.
We're gonna have to put it on in the middle of the night.
Maybe not. We catch a day every now and then.
Because the wind don't blow.
The wind don't blow in the night, but
in
it
the
would
early
be
morning.
more difficult. But we're looking at. I love my new. So I got the Osmo 6, and we've had it a while, and I really like it. And I'd be interested.
What is that?
The Osmo 7P. It's the
what's yours?
Osmo
what is
6.
I don't know what it is.
The gimbal.
Oh.
It's the gimbal you bought me for my birthday.
I don't know what
2 years ago, September.
What I buy you, I just buy you.
We've had it 2 years ago.
You usually buy it and I say happy birthday.
That wasn't the case on that. You bought it and surprised me with that one. But it's pretty cool.
Because you had it in the cart.
Yeah, I did. Sorry, Robbie. Been advertising for you. I got church give me, hey Ed, welcome in. Got church give me a funny look. He's like, what does your hat say? I said, it's the wild huckleberry. Let
me guess. Waylon.
Nope. Nope. Cowboy Steve.
Oh.
Anyway, I told him, hey, Money Pit, welcome in. I was in your live, Money Pit, but I did not have it up very loud. I didn't hear everything. I heard a little bit of talk about hot Dr. Pepper. I don't know how.
It'll make you belch.
I don't know about hot Dr. Pepper. They're saying when it's cold, drink heated up Dr. Pepper, that it's really good. Randy Showalter was talking about it.
Heated up like on the stove, heated up, or in the microwave?
Like heated up. And Clyde has said in the past that he likes heated Dr. Pepper, hot Dr. Pepper.
I'll give it a shot.
I've never tried it, but I have had
milk's good in Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper and coffee together.
No, good with milk.
Don't do that. Dr. Pepper and coffee is
You run the Dr. Pepper?
The last video I watched of yours, there was the sound. The sound was going out, and the video would stop and then come back on. I don't know why, Rebecca. Which
Did you
video
have a bad signal check?
No, not that I know of. If you remember, Rebecca, what was the video about? The last one I shot outside, I had some wind problems. I think that was, I've got another one. I've got one shot that is going to have, I've got a partial actually. It's going to have part Temu microphones and part DJI.
You're putting them to the test.
And so we will definitely be able to see the difference. and hear the difference. There's nobody there, is there? No.
No.
Just us. I thought I seen somebody click in.
Oh.
So one of the problems I have is if I get a lot of wind noise, I can use a function in the CapCut app, which I like CapCut. I've heard some people say some negative things about CapCut in that, and it's probably true. But they've got a function in here. Let me find it. That is reduce noise, and it cleans up the background noise, and I like that. But if, like in the video that just came out yesterday about the new vacuum sealer that Deanna got me for my birthday this year.
Now we just got to get some deer.
Yeah, we need to set up
some deer
and get ready to kill a bunch of deer. Which stay tuned. I got a lot coming on that for the channel. And but anyway,
we can clean out a freezer too.
We do need to do that too. Where was I going with that?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Oh, Deanna was standing behind the cameras. I had a couple of cameras set up and mics and all that. And Deanna was standing behind it. And she said, "Happy birthday" in that video. Well, the audio reduction, the background noise reduction on CapCut eliminated Deanna. You couldn't even hear her.
Really?
So yeah, I had to go back after I had already saved the video and didn't catch it. I had to go back. Hey, David Lacey, welcome in. Glad to see you in here, buddy. Good to see your face. I had to go back, reload the video into CapCut, cut that specific section out, and turn that audio noise reduction off. Oh. And I told Robbie I was shooting that video. I shot it with 2 cameras, and I don't know if you guys have ever used a camera switch. That's my next goal to get.
I want one of those for my sewing room. I think that's what I want, to where I can do.
It would be great.
I want to start working on my quilting channel. And so I want, is that what you calling that? That's what that is? Like a video switch to where you can change it from one thing to the next?
Keith or Ryan, it would be awesome if you guys would get up here and let's discuss that. We got the invitation out there, but a camera switch, I think I can do that with cell phones, but you may have to have regular cameras.
Hello, Homestead at Possum Junction.
Yeah, welcome in, Homestead at Possum Junction.
I don't know.
And Musgrave family, welcome in. But
hello.
I videoed that vacuum sealer with 2 cameras. Only one of them I was wearing a microphone, but I had audio on both. And basically, I used a picture from one and audio from other, and you mix match. And it may be a lot easier to edit something like that on the computer, but on the phone, it can be a real nightmare. But I wanted to start integrating the 2 camera deal there, because I know it brings more to the video.
Yeah.
But lining audio up with the video and then carrying into the next audio clip and video without a blemish. So you don't want the blemish. And I know I had some blemishes, but I'm excited about that. Text me the name of it and I'll subscribe.
Yes, David, share it on here, please, because I think everybody could benefit from motivation.
Yep.
So absolutely. If you don't mind, share it on here. That's awesome.
Starting another channel as well. That way it's a fresh start and it is outside of Homestead, but it is 100% motivation and motivational quotes.
That's good.
I'll subscribe.
Yeah, I can use all the motivation.
Share the name if you got it ready. We will definitely support you best we can. Speaking of support, Robbie, I run out of lives, so I've got another playlist playing in there now. I've got our playlist on pause, but yeah, my numbers are climbing. We're closing in. is a good deal. Oh, please, running low these days. Yeah, on motivation, you should be super motivated. Well, I got to be careful with everything going on. No doubt, no doubt. So when it is and when you're ready, you let us know.
Yep.
We'll support you best we can, buddy, for sure. Ed, what are you telling Robbie thanks about? What did Robbie do that was so great? Keith
has joined you.
Let's see here. Pop up this feller. There he is.
Hello,
Mr. Hollywood. Oh no, your glasses look like shades when you had your head tilted back. You had a glare on them. Now I can see they're just glasses.
Yeah, they're just glasses, the same old things that I need to get rid of. Take a look at this, Jack. This is engineering at its finest. Can you see that little strap right there?
I can. I believe. Yes.
That's what happens when you break your glasses and you refuse to go get some new ones.
Well, I had a friend of mine that broke his glasses one time, and he decided it was a good idea to fix them with super glue.
That's what I did.
But he didn't let it cure.
I do not do quilting work for hire. Not at this time.
Who's asking?
Possum Junction.
Oh, Possum Junction.
Yeah.
She does a wonderful job, but the pressure of doing that is just not good.
I only do it when I have the time, and right now I don't have enough time because I work full time.
Yeah, we still have a 40-hour week.
But our hobbies are slowing down, and winter time is coming on, so I am hoping to kickstart my channel more and doing some quilting. And I need to get my kids' quilt done that I made for their wedding. They've been married 2 years now.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take it to them this year, so it'll be good to get it done. So, but yeah.
Okay, I'm missing something in the chat with Farm to Table and Ed and Robbie, I guess. But anyway, Keith.
Yes, sir.
What are your thoughts about camera switches or using dual cameras? Because if you're doing this is the way I see it, and the reason I'm thinking I want one, and they're not all that expensive, like $20-$30 for a cheap one. Maybe more than that for a good board and all, but definitely more than that. But this is the way I see it, and the reason I think it'll help me. Instead of shooting two cameras and then having to intermesh the video and the audio and all that, I can shoot two cameras one at a time as I want to switch back and forth.
Okay, are you going to be in front of the camera? And is it?
Well, I like to keep, when I do that, my focus would be one camera on what I'm doing and one camera on me.
I got you. Right.
Does that make sense? So, and I've got a friend that and I'm going to talk to him, Chris. I swear I'm going to talk to him about promotionals.
Don't swear.
Yeah, not cuss swear. I promise I'm going to talk to him about promotionals and get his input. Maybe get him involved with the rendezvous. But he is an expert at that kind of stuff. Maybe not as much as you and Ryan and Mr. P.
So my thoughts on it, we love switchers. Okay. Our switchers are a little bit more expensive than the one you mentioned. I'd like to see what you're talking about. Is that something you just click?
It's a Bluetooth remote clicker basically for 20 something bucks.
That's pretty cool, actually. And it does save you time in editing, in post, right?
That's what I'm
thinking. And that's kind of the way that we do our interviews. If you've watched anything that we've done, like at Ozarks or whatever, we like to do multiple cameras, and we have the comms, which is different than your situation, but we have comms, and I'm calling the shots as they're going, right? So that I know, so that Mr. P knows what to which one to switch to. And we find that type of editing helps us a lot in post. Saves a lot of time trying to sync everything up and then choosing A row, B row type of lines or things like that. But
that's exactly what I was thinking about it, because this video is 12 minutes that I put up. I think was my final draft was 12 minutes. Hey, Monty Shrunk, welcome in, Suburban Sodbuster. But it took me probably 5 hours to edit it, to mesh the two videos.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd like you to break down your editing process, what you do there. You know, I'm always open for people who found shortcuts in that.
Well,
I mean, I just almost killed myself in editing this last week.
So you guys know that I do 99% of my stuff on a cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple cell phones. I've got 4 that I use for videoing, and all my editing is done on a cell phone. So here's how I did that. I put my main video, the one with the good audio that I wanted to use audio all the way through of.
Right.
I loaded it first, and then I loaded the secondary video that was shooting away from me that had video on it, clips, but audio I didn't want.
Mm-hmm.
And I just, I got to a point in the main video, excuse me.
Bless you. Are you out of something to drink?
No, I got to a point in the main video where I wanted to piece in a piece of the audio of the video from the other one.
Right. Yeah.
Make a cut, go to the other one, find where I want to pop it in, cut that out, bring it over. Then I used to separate audio first before I'd bring it over, but I learned my lesson, because if you separate and delete the audio out, then you can't fine tune the audio on the other end to make sure it comes out at the exact spot you want it to come out at. And then I just chop up the whole video that way. I'll move on, play past that, and I put all transitions, anything where I want to transition in at the end of it. It's not rocket science. But what I understand, you guys that edit on computers can stack those videos and just chop it back and forth, and it would make it so much easier, because I've got to scroll to the end, find what I want, bring it back to the front, put it in, fine tune that, then go to the next section. So it's definitely, when I want to chop them in like that, and I do, because it's a better quality video, my opinion. Hey, Janae, welcome in. Then my editing time just goes way up.
Yeah. It always does when you're chopping things up. You know, if you're the kind of person that just, you know, starts your video and you're just taking the fluff out, that's going to shorten your time if you're just taking the fluff out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. The pieces you don't necessarily want to put out there.
Right. Anything that don't advance your story. Right.
Right.
So, but the way that I do it now is, you know, like I said, we've moved to that model to where we're switching between cameras and calling it live as we record it. Right.
Yeah.
And so when I get it, I'm just almost having to live with whatever cuts not cuts, but whatever camera angle that we chose at that time. Now, you know, we can choose to pull it in tighter on any scene. We can do that, but kind of the way that we're editing right now, using that multi-camera angle method, I get it in. I do a transcript on it, and then I take the transcript over to ChatGPT, and I tell ChatGPT, tell me every topic that's in this video.
Wow.
And it tells me everything that's there, and the ones that I think are worthy enough, or the sections that I really want to focus on, then I highlight the exact wording. That's the other thing, is if you're in ChatGPT, you've got to highlight the exact words or ask for it, and it'll give you the exact quote that person made. Then I'll take that quote and I'll go back into my editing software and I'll tell it to find where this quote's at. Now, I have never edited on a cell phone, so I couldn't even tell you to compare the two. But what that does is help me find the section that I really want to capsulate. And then I put it toward the front of the video as a teaser.
Right. And I've done some of that, and then I've backed off of it lately. But I will tell you, if you're a student of YouTube, like I try to be, when you pay attention to the bigger channels, they do that every time.
Every time, right?
Every time.
Yeah. And so one of the things that Ryan and I have lately talked about, now I'm giving you this secret sauce behind the Farm to Table show. Not that it's so much a secret, but we're looking to poke the bear. All right. You know what it is to poke a hornet's nest and poke a bear, right? So we're looking for something that's kind of a controversial thing to put right in the beginning. Then the thumbnail, of course, the thumbnail and title is the first thing that we kind of went with. And then we look for that thing that will create a curiosity gap. Mm-hmm. Have you heard that statement before?
Yeah, that hook. Looking for the hook.
The baited hook.
Now that title and thumbnail, that's where I go to ChatGPT.
Yeah. Yeah, we incorporate it throughout ours a lot because it shortcuts a lot of what I'm doing. And so, but then I use DaVinci Resolve and I use a laptop and I also have a speed editor. I don't know if you know what those are.
DaVinci Resolve is what Monty Shrunk is talking about too. Is a great full featured, and maybe that's what I need to learn to do.
I mean, do what you're comfortable with. We fear change, right?
Yeah. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
So I mean, I've got a drone that we shoot video on. We've got what's the little one?
Your GoPro.
GoPro. Yeah.
And I've got another little camera my sister gave me. It's like a body cam camera. I hadn't even tried. And we've got a big Rebel Canton camera, a good one.
We've never used it really, have we?
Everything I've shot on the drone, on the GoPro, and the Rebel. I haven't used it much, and that Rebel, I have loaded back on my cell phone to edit.
Wow. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And, I taught myself how to do that, but that's no easy feat. I had to buy a special tool.
Yeah. So, part of editing is storage management.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess, are you managing your
1 terabyte?
1 terabyte in your phone. And now, if you're like me, you can fill that up.
We did. I filled it up within weeks of buying it, and I was like, "How in the world?" Well, then I got to count. I had 300 and something videos on it already.
Yeah,
just video clips, not full-fledged videos. It's a clip here and a clip there. And
right.
I've heard a lot about DaVinci, Monty. I've heard a lot about it.
Is that not what you used to have?
No, Robbie, what's the one you use? Put it up there. It's the one I had before. I paid for a year of the editing software that Robbie uses, like a couple $100.
See you, Michael.
And I didn't use it. Who's leaving?
Michael.
Yeah, we'll see you, buddy. I didn't use it. That friend of mine that's an expert at this kind of stuff came over and he gave me a class, and He said, okay, now you can taper the music in it, and it's got a lot of stuff that I cannot ever do on a cell phone.
Hello, Tracy and Tim.
But yeah, welcome in. But I couldn't navigate the thing.
Well, part of it was fear, I think, of the unknown.
Well, that may have been part of it, but part of it was I just didn't know. Robbie, if you're still there, put the name of that up there. Cyberlink, Cyberlink Power Director 365. I paid for a year of that, and I didn't produce one video off of it.
DaVinci Resolve, there's the free one that Monty was talking about. Yeah. It's really capable. Now, we stepped on up and got a lifetime studio version of it, but
how many users can you have?
Users?
Yeah.
On DaVinci?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that because I'm the only user of it.
I mean, because I could use some passwords, buddy.
Oh, well.
No.
I'm teasing you.
No, Jack.
I'm teasing you. I wouldn't want you to put them on here for sure. But no, if we do that,
mine is downloaded. Okay. Mine is actually sitting on my Mac. And so, not to say that it's not in some way, in the cloud, but it would be good to have a cloud one. Right. But I'm afraid they'd be onto us. You'd be trying to edit and I'd be trying to edit at the same time.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't work. I have wondered if I couldn't just package everything up. Here's my clips and shoot them all to Robbie since he enjoys it.
Yeah, maybe we could all do that.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Robbie, we're going to overload you. We'll pay, $1 a minute of video produced.
Man, what a bargain. For him, man.
Yeah, he'll have to produce a lot of videos. I like it very much. Of course, I've been using it for 3 years now. Cost $99. See, I paid $190 something. It was close to $200. And off the top of my head, I want to say it was $197. I didn't get no $99 offer. Maybe I got too big of a package because there was all kinds of different junk on there that I never even opened. Robbie said he'd make us some really long videos
for us to edit. What do you mean?
At $1 a minute. Robbie, we need 20-minute max. Yeah, I'll send you, 10 hours of clips. You come up with a 20-minute video.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do you that way. This is that switcher that I don't know if I can, let me turn my brightness down. This is that switcher I was telling you is like $20.
Send that link over to one of us.
Basically a Bluetooth. That one says it's actually 13. Let me make sure it has. I just pulled it up because it was the picture, but I'll make sure I find the right one and I'll send you a link.
There you go. Robbie's going to want royalty.
Hey, you can have royalty.
Maybe you can just take royalties from ours. It's like royalties at all.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Until you can have 100% of the royalties right up until I get monetized.
All right, yeah, you should be close to that.
I'm not. I should be, but I'm struggling for hours right now.
Are you?
I've got people. Yeah, I had them. I was well over 5,000 hours. Man. And rolling. Hey, Andrew, welcome in out in space. But I got dismayed. There's no other way to say it when I couldn't get everything worked out right on my AdSense. And so for several months, all I've done is a very, very few outside of the redneck weather and then my live Bible study on a totally different channel. So my hours really have crashed.
Yeah.
But they're coming up now. I've got people like Robbie helping me and Jerry's helping. Hey, Paul Case, we're doing a live talking about YouTube and us and them and everything that pops up.
Yeah. Hello, Paul Case.
I've got my other channel watching me, if that makes sense. I'm not 100% sure if that works.
Well,
but my hours are definitely coming up pretty good. They've gone up a couple of 100 hours in this week. So and I've got, I don't know, I've been playing one playlist of ours, Chickception. It's got 42 videos in it. I've been playing that for a week and a half now, and I'm on like number 19 out of 42. Just constant. As a matter of fact, it's still on the screen now. It's just a different tab. I just paused it to go live.
Mm-hmm.
Is our audio and picture off? Because it seems to be on our end.
Yeah, it seems on my end, it's off a little bit, right?
You're live. You're good, but there I'm good there, but it keeps glitching a little.
Yeah, and no matter how good it is, it always has glitches, right? Occasionally.
Right. Paul, you can't get your number one fan to watch your channel. Maybe your product needs a little boost. Just saying, can't get his wife to watch his channel. He said his hours would be good.
I thought that was a common thing, actually.
Right. I don't think Deanna watches mine much.
I do too.
Yeah, thank you, Janae, for putting that out there. There was a comment I'm looking for. I wanted to jump into a little bit. It was.
Which one? Which
I
comment?
don't remember who put it up. It was something that was kind of interesting, and I have let it slip by. I'm sorry, y'all. Yes, it does help to watch.
Your other channel?
Help to watch your other channels. Okay. Well, when I get done, now riddle me this. Watching it once counts. If I watch it again, does it count again? Is it actual play hours, which I would think it should be? Because if I keep watching the same thing over and over and over again, does it count every time? Does anybody know that? Motivation Mondays 50. Welcome in. What are they saying?
You hit it. Oh, no, you didn't.
Shoot, I'm pretty sure that if my wife knew of my new channel, she should be watching. Yeah. Right? I'm thinking that she's already there in most of it, so she thinks she don't need to watch it, but I lost it. It went up. It rolled on me. Sorry. Trying to keep up with the chat, y'all, but the chat's rolling okay. Mostly she thinks to watch it, but she can be wrong. Oh, Paul, we're not going to ask Nita if she knows you said she's wrong.
We're in the middle of that.
Yeah. Sonia doesn't watch their stuff, he said. Let me get back to live here. Monty says, my wife once told me I don't watch all your videos. I asked her which ones she had. She repeated, I haven't watched all of your videos. Right. Tell me which ones you've watched.
I haven't watched them all, Jack.
That is so true.
Deanna helps me some. Hey, John, welcome in. Hope the tooth deal's getting better, my friend. He had a root canal that's been bothering him. He had it done, and now it's been giving him fits.
If I remember right, he came through it. He came through it well.
That's good.
So what I sent a clip out, a little link out this week about YouTube updating and advancing some of their technology in their lives, going live straight from YouTube. So like we're on Restream right now, and Restream's been pretty good to us. It's like $16 a month, it's $17, something like that. We paid a year at a time. But it was saying that you could go with this new feature that's coming out. It's not out yet, but it's coming out. You can go live vertical and horizontal at the same time.
Really?
Yeah. So you get the benefit of the vert, which is why we're vertical right now. We're still trying to push it out as far as we can.
Mm-hmm.
And then the luxury, the benefit of the vertical and the luxury of the horizontal. Because let's face it, especially when you've invited somebody in,
Mm-hmm.
horizontals are definitely a better orientation.
Right. That gives people the choice. I think I heard someone saying that people are now beginning to watch it on their televisions more and more.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And if you read into that whole article, that article wasn't just about the going live simultaneously with vertical and horizontal. There was a lot of good stuff in there, one of which is a side-by-side, your video and a commercial.
Right.
Yeah.
So that you could now, because let's face it, all of you that want to be monetized on here, the people, not only do you have to get to that point, the people have to watch the commercials. If they click through the commercial and skip it when they can, you're going to get minimal off of that. So now, if I'm understanding what that article said, then the side-by-side commercial with your video, it's going to play. They're not going to skip through it. Now, maybe you can. I don't know, but
well, I've got a question about that. I thought, yeah, that's great.
The voice. I was wondering that too.
Yeah.
Where you're going.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going with that.
How are you going to hear both? Yeah.
And on that, back to the vertical and horizontal, I was trying to check on any release dates and couldn't get any hard numbers on that. It just said it'll be rolling out slowly, basically. And there's something, and I can't remember which feature it was, and it may be the vertical and horizontal. They said in the next couple of weeks they'll be rolling out some of these list of things that they have talked about, and they may have already released it to like a certain set of people, which are probably people who are a lot higher on the food chain than I am. So
yes, and so and you may have picked it up too in the article, Keith, because it sounds like you read it like I did. I read it 2 or 3 times. It said in there that some of what they were saying was new features they have already put out in a test market, and I didn't see them. So you could be spot on. It could go to a higher echelon, so to speak, of YouTube royalty.
Yeah, something like that. That's what I think, but take that for what it's worth. But yeah, there were some other features too. And let me bounce this off of you since you read that entire article, Jack.
Okay. Let me answer this right quick. Just
okay. Go ahead.
Motivation Mondays. I would be glad to talk to you about that. I'm not going to give you my phone number on here. Does anybody know who that is?
I think he has your number. I think I know who that is. I think you do too. And he has your number.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely.
But call us after this is over.
Yeah. When we're done. So go ahead, Keith. I'm sorry. Now I just wanted to address that before it scrolled out of the screen and I forgot again.
Well, they were talking about if you can have a collaboration with several channels, that that it would play across all of those channels. And I thought about that as being, I was interested in that because of what we're doing on Sunday, right?
I had the same thoughts, but go ahead.
Well, that was pretty much it. It sounds like that
our Homestead Sunday could be all of us interacting, is the way I read that piece of the article.
Well, it could be that, or it could be that as each one goes live, then you can broadcast it on my channel, for example.
Right.
I can allow it to be broadcast, and that allows you to reach my circle, and it allows you to, you to reach any other circle that will, get involved with that. And those hours, as far as the hours is concerned, we're all credited with the hours, but you're the one to get paid if you're the one initiating it.
And yeah. So then in that scenario, let's say, okay, we wanted to do that. And my camera's messing with me. It's still choppy. Hopefully my voice isn't.
Voice is fine.
But yeah, your camera and your video, your audio and video are good. My video's been choppy.
It's just your turn.
Yeah. But with that scenario, then if we did a group thing like that, we would want to, I'm just thinking off the cuff here, but maybe rotate who initiates it each week.
Well, when I say rotate it, it's like we still keep, I mean, in my mind, the way I thought of it, and you could be right, but the way I thought of that is, okay, we've got Robbie that goes, live at 6. Then you go live at 7. But each one of us are connected to each other's streams. So
right.
If you're streaming, if I allow you to stream on mine, even if I'm not in the circle of people that's doing it, I still get credited for the hours that it would give us, right? But
right.
I just don't get paid for it. But that still builds up those watch time hours.
Yes, and that could be very beneficial. That's my understanding.
The name of the game is
collaboration too, Keith. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what Monty's saying. He's agreeing. There's quite a bit of chat rolling up there. Robbie's talking. They're talking about no commercials on Money Pit. I did have Money Pit on. I didn't see any commercials either, and I don't have YouTube Premium. Yes, way more hours. Yeah. So everybody that went live, that was broadcast, so it boils down to we simulcast it on every channel. Every channel's getting the exposure, but back to the creator for the actual benefits.
Yes, that's
for the initiators.
How I understood it.
Yeah. But it's still pretty cool.
Yeah. And it's roll it out. We should experiment with it and see.
Yeah, absolutely. I can still see, like right now, Robbie needs hours. Mm-hmm. I need hours. Robbie's close. I'm getting there, close to the first stage. Mm-hmm. So any of y'all out there that have an extra phone and YouTube channels, go watch Robbie's stuff. Put his playlist on, keep the volume up just a hair so it counts, and put it in a room where you're not going to be, whatever. Help him out. Help us out.
I did with your hatching video the other day.
Yeah, I've got 42 of those hatching videos, and some of them are.
You'd think we'd have hundreds of chickens.
10, 12. We do. We do have hundreds of chickens. Some of them are 10 to 12 hours long. So I've been running it, I know, for a week and a half, and I'm on like 19 out of 42.
Can you see the difference in your watch time hours?
Yeah, I'm watching it every day. I'm watching it. It's ticking up and ticking up and ticking up. But Robbie's watching videos for me too, and Jerry is, and some others have said they have. You need to make sure you go into AdSense and add the commercials to your videos, even your old videos, if decent.
It doesn't.
Oh, it does.
It doesn't automatically add the commercials to your old videos.
Okay, that's good information.
Yeah, it is good information. Yeah.
But I've got to make sure I've got AdSense figured out. I think we do, with the help of Jerry at the Rendezvous. But that's why we're really pushing to get my hours up so we can actually go and try it. Can't try it until we get my hours back up. which is my fault entirely because of getting dismayed. I let it drop.
Yeah.
I'll let the channel crash, basically.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and drop out. Jack, Deanna, thank you for.
We just got a few minutes.
We got a few minutes, and I got to get ready on the other side.
I'll try to find that link for the exact one I was talking about and shoot it over to you.
Awesome. Thank you, Jack.
See ya.
Y'all, we'll see y'all in a little while.
Okay.
Yep, we got a couple of minutes here, like 5 minutes, guys.
Scotty.
What
I just came back from some channel called Farm to Table. What a mess I had to clean.
Scotty, you're such a joy, my friend. Confirmed they are monetized Scotty. Through YouTube Studios. Also, there is a waiting process of a month or two after you hit the required 1K subs. Yeah, and 4K watch hours. Right. So I never got there because I was at 3K, almost 3K, or just over 3K when I actually hit my watch hours. And we never could straighten out the AdSense to get it to work. So that's why I got dismayed. I tried everything, all kinds of things, other people trying to help. I have been, John. I hope they're both working. What did John say? Can you open YouTube in multiple windows and watch
multiple playlists simultaneously?
Never thought about that. That could really boost. I'll try to do that too. I just pause them for 30 minutes every morning while I'm doing my other live. Other than that, I could let them run. But I've got Robbie actually playing on one of my cell phones that I use for camera that I hadn't been using lately. It's been laying in there running on Robbie and Sonia for over a week. Trying to do everything I can for you, my buddy. Hopefully, I got some people who will check you out today after talking about you at church. And we do love having you around, Scotty. For sure. I love it and love laughing. For sure. Me too, Janae. Me too. So I did miss some of the chat, but that's okay. That was a good conversation. Keith read that article. I sent it out to the YouTube boys. John, you have it. Let's see who else is on there. Ryan's on there. Keith is on there. That's cool. I need to do that. And yep, you're welcome, Robbie. All I can do, Bubba. All I can do. I've been above 4,000 hours, but I was below 1,000 subs. Now that I'm above 1,000 subs, I'm below 4,000 hours. Yeah, Robbie, I was over 5,000 hours and above 3,000 subs and still couldn't get that AdSense to work out. And you can't mess with it until you actually hit the markers to qualify. So it's frustrating. Yeah, you should check out that. They got a lot of pretty cool stuff. And now I had contemplated dropping Restream and going to that, just using YouTube, but it would eliminate my ability to double to simultaneously broadcast from Facebook and YouTube. I've learned that the most important thing for boosting genuine watch hours is consistency of content. Changing up content confuses the algorithm. So I've started releasing a video at 9 a.m. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
You got less than.
Yep. Well, we got to get out of here. You guys join us in prayer. Y'all go over to Farm to Table, the Farm to Table show. Next, they're taking the place of Red Dirt Rooster Road, but join us in prayer and we'll close out. Father, we just love you and praise you and thank you so much for your love and for your grace. And we thank you for this community. And Lord, we just ask you, just put your hand in this community. Help us to always represent you and not to turn away from you. In Jesus' holy name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Chris, good question. Do hashtags work? Let me scroll back up. I lost Chris's question there. Do hashtags, and then I'll get off here, have a lot to do with it? Hashtags help in the algorithm. They help in the searches and algorithm. Robbie said, trying to catch up on this, and we're going to get out of here. I've seen people do that by using 2 cameras, one to YouTube, and I've got a rack where I can do that too, Robbie. Hey, Troy Sutton, welcome in. Sorry we're headed out. We're going to get out of here because we know Farm to Table's going live. And we will talk to you guys soon. God bless y'all.